Hey, I'm Sonny.
And I'm Danielle.
And welcome to Love versus the List.
No, why are you saying it like that?
Love versus the List.
Love versus the List. It's a title.
Saying it too fast.
But there's no comma in it. It's Love versus the List. That's it.
Anyway, our lives are always constantly run by lists, whether they're physical lists or just lists up there.
He's pointing to his brain. But yes, he's right. From dating deal breakers to ICKS, from relationship rules to why someone breathing so loudly gives you the absolute rage. There is always a list.
There really is. Welcome to our weekly podcast where we share our own lists and our own annoyances on each other. Honestly, I don't know what's going to go wrong here.
Just sounds like a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
But of course, we also want you guys to share your list with us. So please do get in touch.
Yep, you might be single, married, or just confused.
Or just here to judge other people's red flags. No matter what it is, you're in the right place.
You really are. This is
Love versus the list. We'll get there.
Love versus the List.
Oh, that's okay. Now you're just taking the mic, aren't you?
Hello. We're back.
We're back, baby.
Yeah, we
Can you believe it?
didn't get cancelled after the first episode. That's
No.
good.
And people actually quite enjoyed it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
handy.
yeah,
Yeah, my
they
mum
did.
said she enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget, if you haven't already,
Straight in the bag.
What? Yeah, because now you've just said, your mum enjoyed it. She gave us obviously an in-person review. We want those reviews on Spotify's, on the Apples, wherever you're listening. Please don't forget to like, follow, subscribe,
Review.
give us a review. 5 stars only, please.
Yeah. So what you're saying is my mum should leave a review. So instead of me saying, "Oh, thanks," I should have gone, "Well, there's a link. Prove it."
Yeah.
There you go, Corinne. Have some of that.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Today, this is, you know how excited I've been about today.
You've not stopped going on about this from our first episode. As soon as the first episode was done, you're like, "Oh my God, I can't wait for next week," because we're doing something that I feel like is quite close to your heart, actually.
Yeah, I feel very passionate about.
Go on.
We're going to be discussing ICKS.
We are.
Now, if you don't know what an ICK is, I feel like it's a relatively newer term. I don't think that they said it back in the Victorian times.
Oh, no way.
Oh, he hath given me the icketh.
Icketh.
It's usually a mannerism that someone does, kind of projects, that if you were to fancy them or show a slight interest in them, instantly in that moment, all kind of nice gooey feelings would just recoil, and it would just be like, "Oh my God, absolutely not."
I'm going to throw it out there. I don't think you need to explain what an ick is.
We never know. Some people might not know, might not be familiar. My dad, he's
Your
listening.
dad definitely knows what an ick is.
I don't know. He might not.
Of course he
He's
does.
pretty much in his own world. Anyway, that's what an ick is, and we're going to be talking about them today, and I am so excited.
I'm excited for this too, because I feel like they're quite personal, aren't they, icks? Like they're so unique. There's sometimes someone else's ick you would never have thought of before, but because it's happened in that moment for someone else, it feels really personal.
Yeah. And I feel like they're universal.
Yeah.
It's something that everyone kind of understands. Even if it hasn't happened to you, you're like, "That's a brilliant ick. I'm going to add that to my ick list." We've all got an ick list.
We really do. Now, when we posted that we were doing this podcast, we did have a couple of people refer to something that you used to do in the past. Now, if you follow Danielle on Instagram at Danielle Peaser.
Oh, thank you.
Get the plug in. I mean, let's be honest. If they're listening to this, it's probably from either of our Instagrams. But a couple of years ago, you did this thing where it was on your story, where you were basically going through. You were like that single gal on Instagram, right, from back in the day, where people used to send in the stories. So this podcast is perfect for you.
Oh God, yes, written in the stars, yeah.
And there was one moment where you did an ick sort of story, send in your icks, and then you sort of, I guess, went through them
and
all.
I shared them and shared my thoughts, and just collectively, we just had a lovely, lovely time. Yeah, I was single. I had a lot of time on my hands. I want to say, I think it was around the pandemic kind of time. So people were spending more time at home anyway. And it just gave me a real giggle. And even still now, to this day, I get messages about, it's a highlight on my Instagram. I still get messages about it. And when we first announced that we were doing this podcast, there were a couple of people that left comments on the posts of us announcing. So Simone said, "I came to say to definitely do an episode on ICKS. They're legendary." Legendary.
Yeah.
Me.
No, the icks are, not you.
But my deliverance of them.
Well, we'll see how good they are, won't we?
Anyway, Simone, it's your lucky day, hun. Because here it is just for you. This episode is dedicated to Simone and everyone else who loves a nick.
Just everyone.
It's
dedicated to why are you panicking? This is a nick in itself.
I don't want to upset anyone.
All right, well, before
anyway,
we had
another one.
All right,
We had another one. At OneSofts said, please tell me you're going to show Sonny the ick Q&A Instagram stories you used to do years ago and have him evaluating them. I'd give you my soul just to hear his reactions to your replies.
Okay.
So we will absolutely
take the soul out of her. Oh, go through the icks.
We will absolutely be doing that. But first, pit and peak of the week.
Have you changed that since last
you
time?
didn't think I would remember it, did you?
I didn't.
You didn't think I would.
It sounded a little bit off, though, a little bit different.
Might be a different key.
Yeah,
my register.
Why don't you put your finger in your ear like you're Britney Spears trying to get a key?
Pit and peak of the week.
Very close to McDonald's. I don't want them coming for us.
No, it's not.
All it needs is a bum bum.
Yeah.
Can I even do that on a podcast?
Yeah. Say what you want.
It's free advertising for them.
Yeah, say what you want.
I need it.
But we need to do pit and peak of the week.
Okay.
Go.
What do you want me to start with?
Whatever you would rather. Would you rather start bad, go good?
Well, I'm going to start with my peak. Actually, I am going to start with my peak because I feel like peak is, and I feel like it could be similar to yours last week, but I'm really happy about it.
Okay.
The fact that summer's done, which by the way is upsetting a little bit. It is, but then at the same time, you know, when universally everyone has that switch of like, now we're ready for winter.
Yeah.
That's happened, right? So bring on the slow cooker. Yeah. Bring on the Sunday roasts.
Oh, yeah, roast.
Yeah, like I'm ready. Turn the heating on. I'm ready for that winter. I'm ready for it now.
Yeah. How early is too early to have a roast? Like what month do you say like roasts could start?
I think people...
like we're into roast season now.
We are, but people have roasts all year round. I mean, Toby Carvery's been going for donkeys. I mean, that doesn't open just on the weekends, does it?
Get very hot and sweaty, like in the heat wave. Try having a roast in the heat wave.
Yeah, you get meat sweats. So that's my peak. I'm actually quite happy with that one because I feel like it takes a lot to turn that switch and go, summer's done.
You just accept
but once you've done it, it's done.
Once you surrender. Surrender to the season.
Yeah, that's
what you got to do. Surrender to the season.
Yeah, what's yours?
My pit or my peak?
Whatever you want.
Well, actually, I think this week they are kind of the same.
Okay.
Because our little Mia is at nursery.
Yeah, I know.
She started nursery.
Yeah.
The emotional roller coaster that I know we both have, but like that I have been on, like labeling all of her little bits, like her tiny little welly boots and like all of her stuff. And then the settling in days and just kind of seeing how she like is. And she like wanted to go and like share like this toy with another little like boy that was in the room for the settling in. And it's both amazing and it's like my absolute highlight of the week. Like
to get rid of her.
To know that she's going there and like she's enjoying it now. But also like that heartache of like, I am not hanging out with her every single day. I mean, if I was, I would not be able to be here.
Yeah.
But that like what is it, like juxtaposition?
Good word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right, I went to school. Like that of that emotion.
Yeah.
That's my pit and my peak this week.
It is weird, isn't it? As parents, like even if you're not parents, just imagine like you just having a dog and then just suddenly being like, oh, you're just going to give it to a stranger now.
Yeah.
It is quite weird, the thought of you're with this thing for so long and then suddenly you're like, all right, off you pop.
Yeah.
A couple of hours, see how you get on.
Yeah. So
I kind of get that. That is a pit and peak. My pit.
Yeah.
Just before we started recording this episode, I put a top on. And you're like, I'm sure that's the same top as last week, isn't it? And I'm like, what are you on about? No, it's not. And you're saying it's what? And by the way, it's not the same.
It's not the no,
Just
it's
to
not
clarify,
the same.
it's not the same. But you're saying it has the same earthy tones. What difference does it make? It's a different top.
It's in the well, I just thought you might want to like, you know, week on week, like switch it up a little bit.
Who cares? You're wearing a coffee top.
Oh yeah, my t-shirt's got 2 little coffee cups on it.
Exactly.
Why not? And they've got faces as well, and arms and legs.
They do.
Yeah, it's got more on the back, but I can't show you that.
Yeah, don't show that.
I know. Look, wear what you want.
I am.
Evidently, but I just think, are we always going to stick with earthy tones? Do we have a colour palette? Should I be sticking to this colour palette? Like what?
This is good for me at this time of year because when it gets a bit further in, when we get close to Christmas, all black.
Okay, whatever you do, don't bring out that sodding windbreaker. Do you know what? I want you to wear it for one episode and everyone else can hear how annoying it is.
It doesn't make...
I want you to wear it for one episode and then everyone will agree with me going, what the hell is that?
Just because of the noise.
Because of the noise. Well, and then if anyone watches and they'll see, actually, it's just not a vibe.
No. You can watch us, by the way. We're on YouTube.
We are.
Yeah, so actually, let's do that. Maybe one episode I'll wear a windbreaker.
Yeah.
And if it really affects the noise, I'll have to take it off.
Well, if it really affects the noise, I think that producer Ricky is probably going to just be giving a big wave and being like, guys, I can't hear a thing.
Yeah, also, it's goddamn awful. Take it off. I like it. I don't think it's nice.
Anyway, well, that's our ba-da-bum pit and peak of the week.
It's not sticking yet. I'm really sorry. It's just not sticking.
Shall we get into ICKS?
Let's get into ICKS.
Yeah. Shall we kick off with an email?
Okay. Oh, I thought we had a format. Go on.
This is an email from Carly. Carly says, hey, I loved your first episode last week. Thank you. But as soon as the word ick was mentioned, I knew I had to send an email to share a few that live rent-free in my head. These are definite deal breakers for me. Wow.
Okay.
Some of which my friends think are brutal, but they just seem to alter my brain chemistry in a way that blocks me from fancying anyone who does them. We have 3 icks.
Come on, Carly.
Deal breakers.
What are we dealing with here?
When he uses baby talk with his dog, especially in public. I'm sorry, what? As in, like how we might speak to Mia, like, oh, hello, darling. Oh, you okay? Oh, big stretch. Big stretch, actually. I feel like people do say that to their dog.
Yeah.
No. No. A grown adult, whether it be male or female, baby talk to the dog.
Baby talks, hey, come here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I do... We've got dogs. Do I do that? Hey, boy. I'm trying to think how I talk to... Do I talk to the dogs? Are they okay?
Yep, no, but you speak to them normally. You're like, dinner, and it's the way, the tone that you say it. Yeah.
All right.
But it's like, we might say to Mia, like, oh, would you like something to eat? Would you like some dinner? Should we have some dinner?
Fine.
And then we put the bowl in there and we go, oh, is that yummy?
Here comes the chit-chat.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
fine.
You don't do that to the dogs. So actually, Carly,
okay,
I'm with you.
I kind of get that one, yeah.
Number 2, saying anywho in a normal conversation. Do people still say that?
Yeah.
Like what? As if like, when would you say it? When you're about to leave and you go, anywho, I must be off. No.
I quite like that one. I mean, I don't do that, but I do understand why people say it because it is one of those things. It's like a transition to saying something else. It's like you're done with one part of the conversation. Go, yeah, so last week that was fun, wasn't it? Anywho. And then suddenly you're on a different conversation.
But what's wrong with anyway?
Anywho.
Yeah, who? No,
I might adopt it. I think it's quite cool.
No, that I don't like that shape. No, don't do that. That's an ick. That's an ick.
But not a deal breaker, ick.
Not a deal breaker for me, but anywho for Carly is a deal breaker.
Anywho.
Anyway, the last one.
The last one.
Anywho is when they do a little jog to cross the road when a car lets them pass. Oh, yes.
I do this.
Absolutely. It's that, I think we've all done it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
This is the thing. It's actually, some icks are really unfair because actually, given the circumstance, we would all do it.
It's because someone's letting you go and then you don't want to be too inconvenient because they've already let you go. So then you sort of try and pick up the pace to show that you're not taking a mick walking across the road. When really, I get it. I've done this and I do probably look icky. It's
also like a typically British thing as well, isn't it? To be like apologetic, like, okay, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, let me get across. Oh, let me not,
Yeah,
like,
but isn't it funny that there's like, we almost put like a time limit on how long it should take us to cross the road.
Yeah.
But if it was anyone that probably isn't from here and they would be just take their own goddamn time.
Yeah. But also like as the car, if we're in the car and we've like flashed like someone to let them cross the road, if they then take too long, we're in the car, like, oh, don't take all day, mate.
Yeah, all right, mate.
It's like, I'm doing something nice.
Hurry up, pick up the pace.
So we're almost annoyed at them doing the thing that we've actually said they could do.
Yeah, that's Pure Britain, that.
Anyway, Carly finishes off by saying, please tell me I'm not alone here. I feel like I need validating for the sake of my girls group chat. I'm banking on Danielle to agree with me on these. And Sonny, if you don't, then that's an ick in itself. Love, Carly.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, luckily, actually, I feel like you did agree.
I've agreed on them. Yeah, I kind of get it. But I don't think that you can actually help those ones other than maybe the anywho. Or are they saying that? Speaking to your dogs like babies.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
No. I've never heard of those icks actually before.
So what I find quite interesting is that she had to state that they are deal breakers.
They are deal breakers to her.
But there are icks that aren't necessarily deal breakers.
Yes.
But they're just let go of. They're just a bit like...
I think it depends on the person and the circumstance, right? Like if you had an ick, you had an ick of, hang on. Do I have the ick or do you have the ick?
I don't know, but I'm getting one now.
Anyway, if there was something that you did that gave me the ick.
Yeah.
But obviously, like, I love you. Like, you're my person.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be a deal breaker ick. It would just be like, oh, he does this thing
it's annoying.
Annoys me. Like when you do that thing, that laughy thing with your mouth.
Oh, it doesn't make good audio.
No,
I sort
it doesn't.
Like put my lips together like I'm pouting and moving up and down.
That. Oh God, no, that. Like if I didn't fancy you and like we didn't have a child and I didn't love you, that would give me the ick. If you did that on our first date, I think that for me would have to be a deal breaker ick. I'd be like, he did this weird thing.
That would be a deal breaker.
I think so. It makes me feel really weird inside. Makes me feel really, No, don't. Please don't.
Unless you really annoy me, then I will.
But I do have some that are quite close to being like deal breakers as well.
So is this what for me?
Yeah.
So you're gonna share icks on me?
I'm just gonna share one.
That's kind of you. Have we discussed this?
Your Peloton shoes.
My cycling shoes.
The little cycling clippy shoes.
Yeah.
You kind of like fallen off the Peloton bandwagon at the moment.
Yeah, close horse now.
Yeah, but when you put those shoes on, the first few times you put those shoes on, I was really like, oh, I fancy him.
But that's not my fault. Cycling shoes look so bad.
Yeah.
They look really bad.
And it's like when you're trying to walk, obviously on like a wooden floor, you know, we've got obviously the wood floor, like, so you've got to be careful because you would slip.
Would. Yeah, you would slip.
And then that as well.
Yeah, but that's not on me. I have to wear those shoes to be able to go on it. Like, can someone make some nice cycling shoes? Yeah. They all look so bad. Yeah. And then to make it even worse as a cyclist, not that I am a cyclist, a static one at home, you got to wear a helmet. And look, I totally get helmets. They are so there for safety. But can someone make a nice looking one?
Yeah.
Please. They look so bad.
Yeah, they do.
I must say, out of all sort of sporting cyclists,
even at the Olympics, because they wear that like the lycra, and then also the helmet. Obviously, at the Olympics is like so that it's what's the word? Streamlined, aerodynamic. So it's like this like shape going back. It's not a look.
It's not a look.
You could be gold at the Olympics, and I'd still be like ick.
Oh no, that can't be an ick. Wonderful. Okay. Anywho, so my Peloton shoes, fine. Well, I've not worn them in ages, so you can't have had an ick from me since then.
No, exactly. You haven't given me any other icks recently.
Oh, that's good.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
The relationship continues.
Yes, that's handy.
I want to go through my Instagram.
Right. So this is. How long ago are we talking? This is like one of your stories, right?
It's one of my highlights. So I want to say 2021. So we're talking a good 4 years ago.
So if I go into your Instagram now, oh God, you've got a lot of highlights.
Oh, a lot of things.
Fashion, baby, nice. YouTube. There's no podcast one on there. Okay, we'll talk about that later. See me. Icks. Here we go. Oh, wow, there's a lot. So this is from 2022.
Oh, 22, okay.
And you simply asked your followers, what gives you the ick, ...
Yeah.
Now, in true form of who was it that suggested what do you want me to do? Just go through these?
It was One Softs.
One Softs.
She's going to give her soul to hear this.
Great. Well, I'm here for that. I'm here for the soul and 5 stars.
Yeah.
So, okay, wow. There's so many. I don't know. Maybe let's just start at the top. You asked, what gives you the ick? Oh, this is horrible. A guy denied to brush his teeth before bed because he already did it in the morning.
No.
I mean,
I'm shaking my head.
You are shaking in disbelief. That's just rotten. Actually, in fact, you didn't even put a quote on that or anything. You didn't actually even respond to it. You just did a horrible looking face.
Yeah, that's not even an ick. That is just like outright just disgusting.
Okay. Cutie at work puts his lunch in the microwave and it gives me the ick. I guess only cold food only. This is so harsh.
But yeah,
what's the man got to do?
Because for me, a slight ick would be a guy eating cold food out of a Tupperware.
Why?
That's a slight ick. So actually, in this case, guys just don't eat.
But how do you, as a bloke, then what is you supposed to do? Bring a plate with you to work?
No, I guess you go out and buy.
What, a plate?
No, you go out and buy your lunch.
But that's expensive. Ick. You can't have every scenario just say ick.
These aren't my icks, by the way.
No, I know, but I'm getting wound up about it. Poor bloke just wants some lunch. He's brought his Tupperware in. In fact, he's meal prepped. The bloke's meal prepped at work.
Oh, then that's an ick, isn't it? The meal prepping. Oh, God, the meal prepping.
Poor bloke can't even eat. Right, okay, what's this? Socks in bed. I mean, no one really does socks in bed, do they?
No, but if you do, it's because obviously it's particularly cold, but they've got to be the fluffy socks.
Yeah, like, they'll be more sweaty, you know?
But you can't wear those normal, like the socks you're wearing now, you can't wear those in bed. Like they're just normal cotton thin socks. Like, no, definitely not those socks. It has to be like a bed sock.
Bed sock. Okay, cool. Oh, I like this one because I've probably said it a couple of times. The word naughty. I have no idea why.
I think it depends who's saying it and like how. Because like, yeah, you have said it, but I think maybe it's because of your like Essex twang.
Naughty pint.
Yeah, you'd say that, and that's
that was
fine.
A naughty dinner.
Yeah, like it's a bit like when people say cheeky Nando's.
Yeah,
it's fine, but if you're actually saying, "Oh, how cheeky," on its own is like,
well, that's a bit cheeky.
Yeah,
or you're naughty.
Yeah, I think it depends on the person.
You actually said it's giving creepy old man vibes.
Because I'm imagining it, someone saying how you just said it. Oh, that's naughty.
Oh, you're very naughty.
Oh no. No, don't. That pairs with the...
I even gave myself the doing that. Okay, fine. Okay. What else have we got? When they have an injury and they have to stretch it out. That's, again, harsh. What's wrong with that?
No, don't. No. I can see this one. Picture it. You paddle your new obsession.
Yeah.
And you just like, before you start, you're like, swing your leg up onto like a bench and try and do like that hamstring stretch.
Yeah.
Like as though you're some sort of like pro athlete. Unless you are playing in the World Championships of paddle.
No, that's harsh. I must say, obviously you mentioned paddle. This is my new thing that I've just taken up. I love a fad. Last year it was running.
Yeah.
And I remember I went to my first run club in London before work.
Yeah.
And I remember getting there just thinking, oh, it's cool because this run club, it's like you meet up at a pub and then you go for a run and then afterwards like, they give you like free beers and all that sort of stuff. Non-alcoholic, by the way. And I remember getting there thinking, oh, we're still going to go to the pub, go for a little run and come back. People were really stretching on the benches.
Oh, really?
And I remember thinking, I don't know if I should be taking this as serious as everyone else is because I don't stretch before I go for a run, which, by the way, is a terrible thing to do. But agreed, it looks icky.
It does. I mean, and do you know what? Actually, those people are way better than us because we're there like thinking, oh, I don't want to do it out of fear of looking like, you know, embarrassing myself or giving the ick. Those people are like, I want to stretch out my glutes. So
they might be like, well, injuries are icky.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
I don't look like that.
Not
stretching.
Another one.
Oh no. When men get a frog in their throat. Okay, Kermit. This is quite a good one.
I mean, no, that's not an ick for me.
No.
What? So if you have to like clear your throat, that you do that before every single time you speak on the radio.
I do. Yeah, because it's a fear of mine on the radio when as soon as that mic goes up that I need to clear my throat mid-sentence.
Yeah.
So I always do it. And now it's become habit that sometimes I don't even need to clear my throat before I go on air.
Yeah.
Literally just before the mic goes up. I don't even need to do it, but I do it just in case I do.
Yeah. And the thing is, your producer told me that you do that. And now every time, like, if I'm listening to your show and it's like coming into a bit that I know you're going to speak out, I'm like, bet he's doing that. Bet he's clearing his throat now.
Don't act like you listen to my show.
Well, it's just on in the background, isn't it? Actually, I'm usually in bed.
Fair enough. I mean, there's some of these are quite good. I like this one. I do really like this one. Seeing men apply chapsticks. Why do they apply it like that? Now, listen, as a bloke, you don't really want to be carrying around a chapstick. I'm going to be honest, but dry lip season is upon us.
Yeah,
it is really upon us. It's going to catch us all out. Dry lip and dry hand season is coming rapidly, and you need to be prepared. But the only way to prepare yourself is have a chapstick in your pocket. One, the bulk out the jeans, not ideal, or the trousers, not ideal. But two, no one teaches you how to apply lip gloss.
I don't think it's just chapstick. I think it's just men applying any sort of like product to their face, because even with like cream, like you really just like smush it all in there. Like if you think about all those like TikToks and videos that you see of girls like applying face cream, it's nice. It's a nice moment. Guys, just rub it in. The same with chapstick as well. Like girls will like be quite precise in their application. Guys, you'll get that little like twisty bullet thing, and you'll just scrooge all over your lips. So really get your lips really tight.
Aggressively.
Aggressive, as if you're like, rubbing in your lips. Like,
yeah, but I think that's just, I want to get this over and done with as quick as possible because I know that it doesn't look good. So I'm just going to quickly apply chapstick.
But it's the aggressiveness of it is just a bit much.
Okay, fine. And on the moisturizer, by the way, I've actually caught myself at home many a time where I sort of put a little bit of moisturizer on my hand and then I rub it in like both my hands, and then I can feel my face scrunching up when I do it.
Right.
And I always think, I wonder what my face because my eyes are closed, I can't see, but I can feel my face really going for it.
Oh, let me watch next time.
No.
Let me see.
Dare I give you the ick doing that? Dare I? Okay, this is nice. Being devil's advocate.
I'm always devil's advocate.
Yeah, but there's always one, isn't there? There's always like, just playing devil's advocate.
It's
and
me.
You're like, I don't want to hear devil's advocate.
But it's me.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want someone to agree with you. Yeah. Sometimes you just want to air out a conversation and just be like, this is how I feel about it. You don't need someone going, well, hang on, just to play devil's advocate. And it's always in that tone of voice as well, isn't it? When anyone says that, just to play devil's advocate here, have we thought about?
But I do think that it's not a bad thing to put to someone another perspective of thinking about a situation. If it's going to be beneficial.
That's
quite important.
Yeah, that is very important. Okay. Oh, is this real? I woke up to a message the other day saying he's just unblocking the toilet.
No. Too much information. I don't need to know.
Morning. Lovely stuff. Dirty clothes. You don't have to wear new, expensive clothes. You just need to be clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you gone on any dates with people in the past that have had dirty clothes or smelly? Because didn't we have a story last week's episode where it was like a builder or something and he smelled of BO?
Oh, yeah. He didn't shower.
Like, it's quite important, isn't it? Like,
but I think that falls under just the personal hygiene.
Okay.
The not shower, like the smelly is just like, let's just be hygienic, please.
Okay.
I think.
Good hygiene all round.
Dirty clothes. I think if your clothes, like, I'm all for obviously re-wearing clothes and like wearing a top a couple of times. But obviously if I've like sweated in it or if I've worn it for the whole day, then it's going straight in the wash. Or obviously if I've got something down it.
Yeah, which is quite often actually.
Which is quite often for
Which
me.
is surprising. The size of your mouth and that you actually manage to miss it occasionally is outrageous.
Like the other day with my coffee, I put on this like sparkling clean white vest top. We're in the car going to your mum's. And what do? I like drink a bit of my coffee in my new like coffee cup that I was really like proud of.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Sonny, look how this contraption works. You push it down and then the coffee comes out. And I'm there drinking and it just goes all down.
I'm going to be honest. In that situation when that happened, I was driving. We just pulled onto the motorway and there was a car in front. And I thought, I need to obviously put my foot on the brake a little bit. I genuinely thought that you were going to turn around to me and be like, Why did you do like I thought in that moment, but then you realize it was actually your fault, and it was the fact that you missed your mouth, which is, I mean, just amazing in itself. Long toenails. How do we feel about men with long toenails?
How do we feel about anyone with long toenails? No. Also, like, does that not hurt in your shoes? Like, I feel, I mean, I don't have like long toenails, but.
You have got hoofers though, haven't you? The trotters be trotting though.
Right? Now that's what I call them. No, but I do just think though, like if, like for example, I got like a gel pedicure and then I didn't go back for a while, and like anyone that's had like gel on their nails will know that obviously it grows out.
Yeah.
And you either have to like cut it down or like file it down or whatever. And I just hadn't done that yet. And then I was wearing trainers off for a walk and I definitely felt like the pressure at the end. So I just think long toenails, no, like it just.
Just cut your toenails.
Just cut your toenails. Cut your toenails.
Just cut them. File them.
After the shower, after the bath, nice and soft. Do it then.
Is that when you're supposed to? Is that when you're supposed to?
Yeah. Well, like, because they're wet. Like, if you think about when you go for a pedicure, have you ever been for a pedicure?
I've not, but that's because I'm ticklish.
Okay. Well, you put your feet in the bowl of water and it's to like soften everything.
Yeah.
And so then they can like cut them in that.
Yeah, I couldn't get a pedicure.
No, you couldn't.
I'd
love to see you get a pedicure.
Ticklish. I think I would end up booting someone in the face, like just out of pure.
Yeah, when they do that file thing at the bottom of the foot.
No.
Yeah.
I couldn't have it done. I honestly,
it
really makes me feel weird, the thought of someone touching my feet.
You almost feel nervous, don't you, at the thought of.
But I don't know what I'm nervous over, the fact that I'm ticklish. I can move my feet, but I start getting like, I need to be away from this situation.
You are ticklish.
Yeah. When he told me he misses me after just one kiss.
Well, no.
I mean, it depends. This is a certain scenario, right? Because if you're kissing, say it's on the first date, then that's weird. But if it's after your first kiss and it feels like, when did we first kiss?
Not on our first date, we didn't.
No, all right. Okay, answer the question again. When did we first kiss?
Second date, I think.
Was it second?
Yeah, second date. We had a really nice second date, didn't we? We went to play ping pong.
We did. Yeah.
We went for a cocktail at the Rosewood Hotel.
That was nice.
Then went for ping pong.
Went to ping pong. And then we went for some food.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that date actually, the second one. No, let's not. No, because I'd like to talk about it now we're on the topic.
We don't need to.
I would like to. So we went to play ping pong. By the way, we did have a few drinks.
You got me wasted.
Day. You just couldn't handle your tipple.
No, you got me absolutely wasted.
I didn't. So we went to get a drink. Then we went to a place called Bounce, which is like a ping pong place, which is great because you can have beers, you can have wine while you're playing ping pong. And you can have a little break in between. It's good chat, isn't it? It's like a good thing to do on a date. I'd definitely recommend it. And then after that, I remember getting in a car and go for some food. And there was a band on.
We were sat right near the front.
We were sat right near the band.
A live band, nice music, like a bit of jazz. Like it was, yeah.
Yeah. And at one point while we were eating, you left the table, didn't you? What did you need the toilet?
Why are you doing this?
I think we should talk about it. I think if we're having a podcast where we're open and honest with everyone that is listening, I feel like we should discuss it. What did you go to do? So
we had been together for how many hours by this point? At least like
it was a marathon, wasn't it?
5 6 hours.
Yeah.
And as I said, I was quite drunk. So I went to the toilet and I actually felt fine. And as I was walking up the stairs to the toilet, I very quickly felt not fine.
Yeah.
Went into the cubicle and realised that actually I just needed to be sick.
Okay.
So that happened.
Yeah.
I then desperately tried to call a friend of mine to be like, what do I do? I've just been sick. She didn't answer. Useless.
Mm.
And then I returned to the date and we had a lovely time.
Okay. Did we kiss after that? Did we?
I think we did.
That is absolutely grim.
I think we did.
I
would have had chewing gum, definitely. But hang on.
Oh, wow. Thank
what
goodness
was my
for
option?
that.
I'm on a second date with a guy that I actually really like. I come back and I say, by the way, I've just vommed in the loo. barfalicious over there. Like, what do I do? So I say nothing. But then if you then go to kiss me, I then can't reject it because I'm like, well, actually, I like him. So what would you have done in that situation? In fact, what does one do?
What does one do?
In that situation?
That's a very good question. Maybe we should ask everyone. What does one do in that situation? You kissed me after being sick.
I actually think you kissed me. So
whatever. After being sick. That right there should be an ick and a deal breaker one at best.
Well, can I just say, it clearly didn't have a negative effect because here we are.
That is, I never even thought about that.
Maybe I'm that much of a good kisser that you just didn't even realise. Maybe
I was so drunk as well that I didn't even taste the vom on the side of your mouth.
Had you been sick as well?
No.
Oh.
But knowing that you would, I would have been sick.
You're welcome.
Kind of gross.
Yeah, it is. When
Isn't
you think
it?
about it, yeah. But I also stand by my what was my other option? What could I have done?
What would I have done in that situation? I'd have had to go and get some mouthwash.
From where? We're in a restaurant. Where am I going to go?
I don't know. I would have done anything.
Why is she going to leave?
I would have done anything. Okay, if she doesn't drive, even worse, if she doesn't drink, combination is useless. That's a good point. If you're on a night out with someone and they don't drink,
yeah,
and you think, oh great, I'm getting a lift home here.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, don't drive home. Oh, well, what are you doing out? Go home. Go home.
I mean, they're not drinking one. Fine.
Yeah, I'm actually all about that.
But also, it's for me personally, it's a little bit of an ick if you're like into your like late 20s, 30s, unless you've like spent your time traveling or doing something, like you haven't been in one place for long enough to kind of learn to drive.
Yeah.
Why are you not driving already? Like, I feel like just get it done. Like, even if it takes a couple of years, because obviously, like, you know, lessons are expensive and whatever, but
some people don't need to though, do they? Like, when you think some people like that we know like live in London, you don't, it would be even
it's
more
just a good skill
inconvenient
to have.
But if they don't plan on leaving London, then why? Like, they can get tubes everywhere.
What, forever though?
Maybe.
Yeah. For me, I'm like, I would rather date someone that does drive, can drive.
Cutting food up with scissors
No,
before eating it.
I don't like that.
Who's doing that?
You do it.
I cut my food up with
No,
scissors?
not your food, but like every so often I'll see, like when you make your spag bowl.
Yeah.
Do you not like cut the sausage up to put in there?
I cut the skin off the sausage. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, not that then. Because every so often I'll see the scissors in the dishwasher and I'm like, what were they used for? And it's to like cut food. No, I don't like it. I actually saw a TikTok on that the other day. Someone was like, oh, this is the quickest meal to make. And they got a chicken escalope and they literally cut it into strips. And I was like, no, we use a knife and a chopping board for that.
Yeah, but actually when you think about it now, you've said that, it's actually a lot less mess, isn't it? All you need to do is get a pair of scissors as opposed to a chopping board. And
scissors aren't for food, in my opinion. They're for paper and crafts.
That's a little food hack. If you haven't got enough time, get a pair of scissors out.
No.
Adults who say tummy.
Well, I used to say belly, and then when we had Mia, you were like, you can't keep calling it a belly, it's a tummy. So now I say tummy for the sake of our child.
Yeah,
but otherwise I'd say our belly.
Yeah.
Is that worse?
I would personally say belly, but I think when it came to Mia, I didn't want her thinking that she had a belly.
Belly sounds like a negative, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's weird though, isn't it?
But when people say gut.
Yeah, but that's different.
But everyone has a gut, no?
Everyone has a gut, but you don't refer to someone's gut unless they've got a gut. It's true though, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
You would never say, oh, what a lovely gut he has.
Oh, right, that was a bad example then. That was a bad example.
Yeah. That is quite funny. Do you still want me to carry on with this?
I mean, no. I think we get the point. But I want to know, like, do guys have any, or do you have any like icks? Like, do guys? Because I feel like that's a very female heavy.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say I don't think. I think the whole ick thing is majority female.
Yeah,
thing.
I agree.
Until.
Oh God.
I did once go on a date before. Shock. I know we have dated other people before we dated. Yeah. And I never truly realized what an ick was until there was something in front of me. Now, to put it into context, I went on a date with someone at, it was almost like a bingo sort of place where you go, you have drinks, and then you've got bingo card, obviously, and it gets called out. And then whoever obviously gets bingo goes up, gets a prize. And normally they're quite funny prizes, like Hoovers, money, whatever. And the girl that I was on a date with got a full house.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh, house. But at the same time, someone else said house as well. So in that situation, at this place, what they make you do is go head to head.
Oh.
So then my date at the time was having to go head to head with another person who was on a date as well.
Oh, God, okay.
What did they have to do? A dance off.
No, stop it.
I'm going to throw it out there. The dancing was so bad from her that I suddenly got the ick. But what didn't help is the other girl who was obviously on a date as well was really going for it and almost giving it like sexy dancing.
Yeah.
Where it made the girl that I was with a bit uncomfortable because she was like, I don't really want to do that. So actually it probably wasn't really her fault. Yeah. But because in that situation, she was trying not to do what this other girl was doing, but also trying to play it safe. It really sent me. And I was like, nah.
Would it not have given you the ick more though if she had like taken it really seriously and really gone for it?
Probably. Yeah.
So she couldn't win either way.
Listen, this is what happened, right? It just fell on her. Don't play bingo.
I think you're bang out of order for that. I think you should call her and apologise.
Yeah, but you would say that because you were a dancer, so you would have probably gone up and done a triple pirouette or something.
Well, no, because this is the thing. When people know you're a dancer, they're like, oh, go on, dance. I'm a performing monkey. But actually, I think in that situation, I would have had to have done like a more of a funny dance rather than taking it seriously. You can't actually take it seriously.
Well, on a date?
I would have done like a step click or something.
But then there's another girl opposite that's really going for it.
I would have. Do you know what?
She was getting cheers, Danielle. It was like Coyote Ugly. It was quite impressive.
Do you know what? I probably would have forfeited winning and gone, congratulations.
See, that's what I would have done.
That's what I would have done. If I was in that situation. Yeah. And then I would have looked at my date, you, and been like, look what I've just done. So I think you need to buy me another drink.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done personally.
But that's bad though, isn't it? Because then we're trying to tell people to basically just don't get involved in all of that.
No.
Yeah.
Also,
don't stand out.
That's a rogue date as well.
It was. Yeah.
Is it fun? Would you recommend it? Would you do it again?
Well, it didn't work out. Probably not.
Do you think it's because of that where you went though? Because it didn't work out, or because?
No, I'd recommend it to people.
Oh, okay.
I just wouldn't do it for us. I wouldn't want to see you get up and do the old dancing.
I wouldn't.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
So we've discovered.
Here we go.
So yeah, I think icks are majority female, but in that moment, I remember thinking this actually is an icky thing. That's why it's so personal, isn't it?
Yeah. We actually have one other email, and this is from a guy. So I feel like I want you to read this one. Okay. Reese sent this email in, and I haven't read it back. I saw his name, and I want you to read it. Yeah.
Okay. Cleared my throat.
See?
I've just noticed
There's the frog. All right, Kermit, off you go.
Right, this is from Reese. Hey, Danielle and Sonny, love the pod. I've got one ick in particular that I thought Sonny could share his thoughts on, seeing as it's coming from a male perspective. Come on. Yeah, love it. Any blokes listening, come on, pipe up. Now's your time. A girl I once dated did this so often that I resulted in holding both of her hands while she spoke. But I styled it out. What? But I styled it out as a loving gesture rather than making it obvious. That was my only way of stopping this annoying habit. Ah, right, gotcha. We haven't got to the actual kicker yet.
Oh, okay.
So this is what she did. So he tried holding her hands when she puts her lip gloss on mid-sentence.
Well, hang on. Is it the way she puts it on or just putting it on? Does he elaborate?
I kind of get this. As in, she's halfway through telling you something, then suddenly covers her teeth with her lips like a grandma. Who applies? Yeah, I can't stand it. I don't think it would make it past one date if a girl did this in front of me again.
Oh, deal breaker.
Deal breaker. Lip gloss deal breaker. This actually does annoy me a little bit. I'm going to be honest. When you're having a conversation with someone, I don't know if you do this a lot unless you're actually doing your makeup, which is an unfair scenario to call out. But you're chatting to someone and then suddenly halfway through, it's almost like you might as well just do a yawn. It's like,
oh yeah, it's one of them
like
ones.
A girl just gets lip gloss out and starts to go, so basically we're going to, and I'm like, what are you saying?
Yeah, you can't do it whilst you're speaking.
Yeah.
But if I were to do it whilst you were speaking to me and I knew I had time, is that acceptable?
Just wait.
But what if my lips are dry?
I don't care. Just wait.
Till
it's
when,
like
though?
me yawning. Like, it's like pulling out a nail file or checking the clock. Checking your watch.
No,
like,
it's not as bad as checking your watch.
I'm talking to you like that's. let's have a conversation.
So he held her hands.
So he tried to hold her hands, so she didn't. So she does.
Just restrain the girl.
Trying to restrain her from her dry lips.
Just put her in a straitjacket.
Yeah, but I do kind of get that, Reese. I do kind of get it. I don't know if you can stop it, but for me, that would be quite annoying. It wouldn't be a deal breaker, but I'd be like, stop doing that. Stop.
Do you know what? If that's the level that men's icks are at, then I'm all right for that.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, we're really clutching at straws sometimes as blokes with icks, where I think it's a female thing. I might be totally wrong. And if there is any blokes that do listen to this, firstly, hello and welcome. Please stay here because I need your backing. But secondly, should send them in. I would genuinely love to know. Yeah,
because what I'm actually getting from all of this is that men do more things to annoy women than women do for men. Alas, women are the superior of the genders. That's what I'm getting from this.
Okay.
Because men do more things.
Fine.
That annoy, that give women the ick.
Wonderful.
Or maybe men just let things go a bit more. I don't know, maybe women are more, what's the word? Nitpickety.
Okay, nice. Didn't think you were going to go
That's
with
not the word that I was looking for, but that's what came into my head. Anyway,
wonderful.
I think we've done good on icks.
I think we've done good on icks. I think actually from this episode, this will be like an advert for more icks to come in, right?
Oh, we've got to do another episode on this at some point. Like, we have to.
Even if it's like a bonus ep or something on icks.
Yeah, I think, you've heard, I feel like we've set the bar for icks.
Yeah.
Right. So now we want to try and break it. Right, smash through that glass ceiling and just let's see if we can take the icks to the next level. So if you do have an ick, please let us know. Email us, loveversuslist@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Or slide into our DMs on Instagram at loveversuslist, or our personal Instagrams at Sonny J and at Danielle Pisa.
Lovely stuff. Don't forget you can follow, subscribe, and review. 5 stars, please. I don't want any less than 5 stars. Nice one. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Bye.